The beatboxing is just ace. I love beatboxing. Can you do it?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, stuff like
That's
that.
insane. How do you even learn to do that?
Over a long period of time. It's mostly just syllables. Like that first bit, not the remixy bit, but that beat is born to be clever, born to be clever.
That's brilliant. It's like shook it done with a packet of crisps.
Yeah, that. By the way, that phrase is from Mal Webb. He teaches beatboxing and yodeling. I learned it through Dub FX. Been talking about it. I did not come up with that. That's a Mal Webb original.
Well, speaking of Dub FX, I was asking you off air about your first. So we heard you did tell us before about your first gig. You were saying at the Schooner Bar. Was that okay? So we've done that one, and then also off air you were telling me about who's the first band you ever saw? Do you think that you went to see live? Who might that have been?
The first band I ever saw live was My Chemical Romance in 2006 at Manchester Arena.
That is a great gig to see. I mean, talk about roller coaster kind of music. It
was the Black Parade tour. They just released it. They had the inflatable blimps going around. It was insane. I loved every second, except I was the weird little autistic kid stood in the middle wearing a bright red Jimi Hendrix t-shirt and a sea of black.
Good for you as well. Always better to stand out. Well done, that man. Yeah, it's a journey, isn't it? My Chemical Romance. It really is. Talk about storytelling stuff. It really is. And then I also asked you what was the first album you think you bought. So couple of different options here.
Yeah, so the first album I bought, I saved up my pocket money and birthday money from aunts and bits and pieces, and I think I was 4, and I begged my mum to buy me the cartoons. Ooh ah ooh ee ooh ah ah ting tang walla walla bing bang. It's in there still.
Very good. Which sort of makes sense because it's very rhythmic as well as kind of melodic. There's rhythm going on there, and it's sort of wordplay, isn't it, in itself?
I've got vague, very distant memories of Barney the dinosaur, and then listening to that.
What a combo! But then you also mentioned another album that you bought and you loved.
Yeah, the first album I really played to death was I bought the Eminem Show, 2002. I had a CD and I burned my CD player, scratched that thing to death, and I bought another copy and I scratched that one to death as well. I've been through about 3 of them now.
So good. I mean, he's a master, isn't he? He's a genius. He really is. Well, listen, we will get some Eminem on for you at some point in the live lounge this evening because we can't not, because it's Eminem.
He's the GOAT.
He is the GOAT. However, you did mention that there's an artist that you've been listening to on repeat, essentially, who you absolutely love. And I often say to people, who'd be the first artist that comes to mind that you would recommend, or first song, or first... And at the moment, there's one in particular that you can't stop listening to.
Not just the moment. I've more or less listened to this song every day since 2014. It's a song called Made by Dub FX. And I heard that the first time, and it just resonated me on a level that nothing had ever hit before. And it inspired me. Honestly, I believe that's the reason I'm a performing musician today. I heard that song and it was a call to arms, and it inspired me to pick up a mic.